Okay, so we're going to find the equation of a line passing through the point -4, 7 and parallel to the line 2x minus 3y equals 4. Now remember, you need two key pieces of information when you're finding the equation of a line. You need to know the slope, otherwise known as m, and you need to know a point on the line. In order to find the slope, we haven't been told the slope, we haven't been given 2 points. What we've been told, though, is that the line that we're going to find the equation for is parallel to this line. And parallel lines have the same slope. So if I know the slope of this line, I'm going to know the slope of the line that I need to write the equation for. And so I look at this, I see that this is in standard form. And so when the equation is in standard form, the slope is the opposite of a over b, with a being the coefficient of x, b being the coefficient of y. So in this case, a has a value of 2, b has a value of -3, because remember, you take the operation as the sign of the coefficient. And so the opposite of 2 is -2. My b is -3, I just filled it in there. And the two negatives, when you divide two negatives, you get a positive, so the slope is 2/3. So I know that for my equation, the slope is 2/3, because remember, parallel lines have the same slope. So if the slope of this line is 2/3, the slope of any line parallel to it will be 2/3. So slope is 2/3, the point is -4, 7. So I take that information now and I fill it into y minus y sub 1 equals slope times x minus x sub 1, otherwise known as the point-slope form of the equation. And remember, this is my x, this is the y, it's the only point we have, so it's the first x and the first y. So I have y minus 7 equals my slope of 2/3 times x minus x sub 1, which is -4. Ding, ding, ding. Minus negative becomes plus positive. So I have y minus 7 equals 2/3 x plus, because I do 2/3 times x, and then 2/3 times 4. I'm going to write that 4 as 4 over 1, and then I multiply the numerators, I multiply the denominators. So I have y minus 7 equals 2/3 x plus 8/3. I'm going to get rid of those fractions right away. 3 would be a common denominator there, so I'm going to multiply both sides of the equation by 3. And when I do that, I have 3 times y, and then 3 times 7. Over here, I have 3 times 2/3. My whole point in multiplying by 3 is to get rid of that denominator of 3. Leaves me with just 2x. And then I have the 3 times the 8/3. Again, getting rid of that denominator of 3, that leaves me with plus 8. I'm going to switch sides of the equal sign. I'm going to subtract the 3y from both sides. So I have 2x minus 3y plus 8 equals -21. And then I'm going to subtract the 8 from both sides. So I get 2x minus 3y equals -29. And there's my equation. Let me know if you have any questions on that. Bye-bye.